Hey guys, this is Daniel from fitnessblender.com, and we are going to be doing a quick HIIT routine today. We're going to start off with a warm-up. We're going for about 30 seconds on each exercise, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first one is going to be a torso rotation, so those feet just about shoulder width apart, and nice and slow, rotating left to right. Go ahead and start them up. Start out really nice and slow since you're cold. As you start warming up, you can start speeding up a little bit more, trying to focus on getting a little bit more range of motion. Like I said, start out nice and slow, just really push that range of motion. Trying to warm up those muscles a little bit through that core, as well as increasing that range of motion through that core. Like I said, as you start warming up, as you feel like you're starting to get a little more range of motion, start pushing faster. Our next one's going to be a full torso rotation, so hands on your hips, go straight down forward, flat back, rotate to the left, back out behind you, off to the right, down back to the center, pause it, and back the opposite direction. So you want to try to stretch those abdominal muscles out, that lower back, those obliques. A nice good full rotation, like I said, pausing the bottom every single time. And move into a full squat next. It's a nice deep squat, go down as low as you can, full extension on those knees, keep them a little bit soft at the top. The main thing is trying to get a nice, low, deep squat at the bottom, warming up those hip joints and those knees. Again, keep it nice and slow at first. Start speeding up as you start getting closer towards the end. And switch to jog in place, or boxer shuffle, whichever. Those feet just right underneath you, sitting up on the ball of your foot, bouncing back and forth, kind of warming up those ankles a little bit, getting a little bit more blood pumping around your system. Should feel in those calves after a little while. Just have 2 more exercises to go through and we'll be done with our warm-up. Keep those lungs open. Moving to jumping jacks next. Start right into it. Nice full range of motion. Nice rigid arm. You want to keep that motion nice and quick, but under control. Never feel like those arms or those legs are out of control. Again, keep those lungs open, don't hold your breath. And we're moving on to high knees next. Drive those knees up nice and high. Since this is your warm-up, you can keep those knees a little bit lower, but if you have it in you, drive those knees up to at least hip height or higher. Nice quick motion. Really let that foot touch the ground before you pull it right back up. Again, just keep those lungs open, keep that motion going. Alright, good job. Let's go and get ready for our HIIT routine. For our HIIT routine, we're going through each one of our 5 exercises 3 times, and we're doing a 20 on, 10 off routine, just like a Tabata style. So let's go ahead and get started with our first exercise, which is going to be a Sidewinder Burpee. 2, 1, start them up. Down, legs come off the side, regular jump to the top. Legs off to the side, on the other side, and back up. Just keep alternating back and forth. Nice quick motion. Try to get a full extension as far as you can. Try to keep those shoulders facing forward. And let it relax. It's our first one done. Got 2 more to go. And start them up. Make sure you're moving both those feet at the same time. Make sure you're getting a nice jump at the top. 2, 1, and let it relax. 2 down, 1 more to go. Just keep those feet moving, keep those lungs open. Recover as best you can. 2, 1, start them up. 2, 1, and let it relax. All right, got 10 seconds. We're moving right into the next exercise, which is going to be a star jump. Whew, this is gonna be fun. 1, begin. And jump. Arms and legs come out. Nice full extension. Little arch back, but not a whole lot. Don't overextend. Just keep it going. You're gonna be huffing and puffing by the time you're done. Whew. 1 down, 2 to go. 2, 1, begin. Whew, those legs are burning. Keep pushing through it. 2, 1, and relax. 1 more to go. 2, 1. Start them up. Last one. Now as you get tired, those arms and legs aren't going to want to cooperate. So keep trying to force yourself to get a full extension. 2, 1. Whoo! All right, nice recovery. We got plank to push up next. We're going to drop down. Elbows and toes. Start up. Coming up. Back down. Switch at the top. So the last hand you bring up is the first hand you put back down. Just alternating back and forth. Quick motion. Keep those hips down. Whew. 1 down, 2 to go. There's a rest for you, if you can call it that. All right, starting back up. Keep those hips down, core muscles engaged. Try to keep the motion nice and quick and fluid. Again, alternating which hand you're leading with each time. And let it relax. 1 more. Back out. Start up. Keep those lungs open. Breathing normally. Keep those hips down, core muscles engaged. Go ahead and stand back up. Moving on to the next exercise, which is going to be a Flutterkick Squat. And begin. Flutter those feet, and then nice and wide. Flutter, nice and wide. Just make sure you're alternating which foot goes in front each time. Nice deep squat. Let it relax. Got 2 more to go. Keep those lungs open, breathing deep. 2, 1, begin. Like I said, just gotta make sure you're alternating those feet. Lead with a different foot each time. And let it relax. 1 more to go. And start up. Focus on that, alternating those feet, and get a nice deep squat. Even though you're not using any weight, that back needs to be flat. And let it relax. Got 1 more to go. We're going to end off with a nice hard one. This is going to be a squat jack plus a jump. So drop down, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. Just keep it going. Whew, that's already burning. Try to keep those hips as low as you can. Let me constantly try to push up on you. Oh, let it relax. Ouch. Got 2 more to go. 1, start up, drop down, move those feet, jump. Remember, 4 repetitions. Ouch! Keep pushing through it. Make those legs burn. Oh, yeah. One more is all we've got. 100% effort. You can do it. Start up, drop it down, move those feet. 2, 4. Wow. Keep those hips low, make those legs burn. And let it relax. Keep those feet moving. We're starting into our cool down in just a second. All right, we're going to be holding each one of these for just about 20 seconds each. Let's catch your breath for just a second. We're starting off with just a regular toe touch. So feet just about shoulder width apart or closer if you prefer. Legs nice and straight and locked out. Down and hold. Keep those lungs open, legs nice and straight. Constantly stretching down just a little more. And let that one relax. Stand it up, we're going to do a quad stretch next. So if you need to, lean up against the wall. Otherwise, just standing, balancing. Heel to butt, pull that thigh back. Keep that chest straight up and tall. And lean back just a tiny bit. You should feel a little bit of stretch through your hip flexor or the leg you're pulling on, but primarily through the front of that thigh. And same thing on the other side. Kick that foot back, heel to butt, as close as comfortable, and then pull that knee back. Chest nice and straight and tall. Make sure you don't start leaning forward with this. And let that one relax. Legs out nice and wide. Turn one foot off, bend that knee. Lean back towards that straight leg. Just feel on the inside of that thigh, that straight leg. Try to keep those hips straight across in line with your leg. You don't want to let them kick forward. Straight across. And lean. And back to the center. Turn that other foot off, bend that knee. Back towards the opposite leg, keeping it straight. And straighten both those legs, go straight down the center. Stretch down with both hands. Push those elbows down to the ground. It's just a little bit of a different stretch on that lower back and those hamstrings. And let it relax. You're going to bend those knees, keep those feet out really nice and wide. Just drop those hips down as low as is comfortable. A little bit of a rock back and forth. You want to try to really stretch out that inner thigh as well as that hamstring at the same time. Open up a little extra range of motion on those legs. And let it relax. Go and stand back up. We're going to sit you down on the ground. Lay flat on your back. One leg over top. Grab behind the thigh of one leg, or whichever leg you have over top. Now pull that leg in nice and close. So the leg that's over top, you should actually feel the stretch of the glute of that leg. Holding behind the opposite thigh. Just hold it in. Nice and comfortable. Constantly stretching. And switch sides. Other leg over top, grab behind that thigh, pull it in, relax. Just constant stretch on that glute of that left leg or that leg that's bent. And let that one relax. Both those feet come back out. You're going to drop them both off to one side. Stretch to your opposite hand out. Try to get those shoulder blades flat against the ground. Looking off away from those knees. With that torso stretch, you should feel it to that lower back, maybe a little bit into the front as well. And same thing on the other side, drop those knees off the opposite side. Stretch the opposite arm out, looking away from those knees. Just hold it. Nice deep breath. Try to get those shoulder blades again flat against the ground. Trying to rotate those hips away from you as much as possible, so pushing them towards those knees. But still trying to constantly keep those shoulder blades down. And let that relax and do one more. Flip it over into your stomach. Hands down by the base of your rib cage. Stretch it up nice and high. Deep breath in, let those abdominal muscles, those hip flexors stretch. Looking that head up towards the wall or towards the ceiling. Pressing those shoulders down away from you. And let it relax. All right, good job. We are done. This workout is complete.